On the 17th of November 2025, the Trinity College Cycling Club ventured into the heart of Sri Lanka's hill country on a 2-day expedition that blended challenge, scenery, history, and camaraderie. From dawn departures and steep climbs to serene reservoirs and moments of reflection, the riders embraced every part of the journey with determination and unity. This is their journey. Before dawn, the cyclists of the Trinity College Cycling Club gathered at the college premises. Bicycles were loaded carefully into the lorry with teamwork and quiet anticipation, while the rest boarded the school van. As the sky began to lighten, the group set off toward Pussellava, the starting point of their 2-day journey into the hills. Pussellava lies at about 855 meters, approximately 2,800 feet above sea level, along the A5 road between Gampala and Nuwara. The town marks the edge of Sri Lanka's hill country, and nearby are tea estates, misty slopes, and forested hillsides, a quiet getaway to highland terrain. The morning unfolded along the winding estate roads, carved between neat rows of tea bushes stretching across slopes and contours. The air was crisp and cool, typical of the upcountry, and every pedal brought faint whiffs of wet earth and tea leaves. As they rose through the hills toward the Nuwara main road, panoramic views of valleys and distant peaks opened before them, giving a sense of scale and serenity. Upon reaching their turnaround point, the group descended the same route. The downhill momentum, combined with the cooling breeze and the expansive views, must have offered a welcome contrast after the climb. Eventually, they arrived at a natural bathing spot, a hidden pool tucked among foliage with clear forest-fed water.
We started this ride early this morning from Pussellava, climbing those beautiful mountain roads, and now here we are in Ranamune, surrounded by unique and beautiful uphill paddy fields.
Refreshed, they resumed their ride toward the massive structure of the Kothmale Dam. Rising 87 meters high and stretching 600 meters across, the dam was completed in 1985 as part of the larger hydroelectric and irrigation efforts of the Mahaweli Authority under the National Development Plan. It impounds a large reservoir known today as the Gamini Disanayaka Reservoir that transformed the landscape of the valley. At the viewpoint near the dam, the cyclists gazed upon the vast reservoir, its waters calm yet expansive, embraced by hills rising around. The dam's scale, rock-filled embankment, concrete spillways, and the still glassy surface of the water stood in stark contrast to the natural hills and forested valley. As afternoon approached, dark clouds gathered, and soon heavy rain began to pour. But the rain did not break their spirits. Determined, soaked yet undeterred, the cyclists pressed on until they reached the modest comfort of Aroma Hotel for a warm lunch. After lunch, as the rain eased, the team made their way to their overnight accommodation. Though day one had been long and challenging, climbing, descending, swimming, rain, it ended with a sense of shared adventure, bonding, and discovery. They rose before sunrise again on day 2, gathering at 5:30 a.m. The cool Kothmale air still heavy with mist from the night before. Though the previous day had been demanding, climbs, rain, long distances, there was a noticeable quiet excitement in the group. Muscles were a little sore, legs a little heavier, but spirits were unmistakably high. Their destination that morning was the revered Kothmale Mahaweli Mahasaya. Yet before they continued deeper into the valley, the riders made one deliberate choice: to revisit the reservoir at dawn, to witness the same landscape they had seen yesterday, but in a gentler, more contemplative light. As they reached the dam viewpoint, early morning hues painted the reservoir in pale golds and muted blues. Kothmale is known for its dramatic weather shifts, mist rolling in suddenly, sunlight breaking through clouds in beams, and this dawn was no exception. The cyclists mounted their bikes again and proceeded towards their next destination. The route to the Mahaweli Mahasaya involved a steady, gradual ascent, not extremely steep, but certainly enough to warm up the legs. The air remained cool, helping them push through the climb with steady rhythm. Soon they arrived at the Mahaweli Mahasaya, a towering, pristine white stupa rising dramatically against the backdrop of the central hills. Built to commemorate the more than 50 villages and numerous religious shrines submerged during the creation of the Kothmale Reservoir as part of the Mahavali development scheme, the stupa stands at an impressive 88 meters, making it the second largest stupa in Sri Lanka after the monumental Jethamanaramaya in Anuradhapura.
We left the hotel at 7:30 am and made our way across the Kothmale Reservoir, climbing a tough hill to reach the majestic Kothmale Mahavali Mahasaya. This stupa, built in 1980s, was the vision of late Honorable Gamini Disanayake, a proud old Trinitian.
After paying their respects, they began their journey toward Kandy. The descent offered relaxing riding, cooling winds, and extended views of valleys and waterways. At one point, they paused at another reservoir along the route, a smaller, more modest body of water. Eventually, they reached Gampala, where the bicycles were once again loaded into the lorry.
We're at Gampala right now, and this marks the end of our journey, our ride, and 2 days of excitement. And I must thank all the officials of the school, including the principal, for giving us permission to continue with such a wonderful event.
As the sun lowered over the hills, the journey concluded. 2 days filled with challenge, scenery, heritage, and moments of quiet contemplation that would linger long after the ride had ended.